Let's make dishwashing liquid soap with just 3 ingredients. I started by measuring the ingredients I'm going to use. I measured salt and SLS. In this video, I have SLS, I have salt. This is just cooking salt you get in your kitchen. I have perfume to give it nice scent. I have color and Texapon. The next step is to get your big bowl. I'm making 20 liters of liquid soap. So this bowl here is 30 liters, so it's going to contain everything. The next thing is your turning stick. This is my spatula. Then you measure out your 20 liters of water. This 20 liters of water is the only water you're going to use for all your production. Use it to mix everything. Use it to dissolve the ones that you need to dissolve. Don't add any other water. You're getting everything from these 20 liters. I have measured it and I've kept it aside. So now let's go to the point of dissolving our ingredients. The first thing I will dissolve is SLS. After measuring out my water from the 20 liters of water, I'll add my SLS to the water. Then I'll mix it, mix very, very well. After you have mixed it very well, you can add a little more water just like I did. You set it aside and allow it to dissolve. The next thing you need is salt. You need another bowl to mix your salt. Some people, they add their salt directly, but I like to dissolve my salt a little. Add it to the water. You turn it very, very well, just the way I'm doing here. Turn it very, very well. Then you set it aside. Then we go to the next step, which is adding your Texapon to your big bowl. After adding your Texapon, mind you, Texapon takes time to dissolve, so you need to do a lot of mixing at this stage. Just keep adding your water little by little. Don't add all the water at once. Add your water little by little and you keep mixing. I say keep mixing. You need strength for this thing. It's not easy. You need your strength to mix it. If you have a mixer, better for you. You can use your mixer, but I don't have mixer, so I mix manually. Use your wooden spatula and you mix very well. Turn it very, very well and make sure that everything dissolves well. After that, you can set it aside and allow it to settle just the way I did. You can see that the water is now clear and all the Texapon has dissolved very, very well. If you look inside that water, you see it very clear. You can see the down. Then we go over to the next step, which is to start adding in our SLS water, which we set aside to dissolve. It has dissolved very well and the water is now clear. So I started adding it step by step and I keep turning. As you're adding, keep stirring it, keep turning it very well, adding your strength until you exhaust the water. You add all the water into your production bowl. That is the big bowl. Keep mixing it until everything is properly mixed and well dissolved. Then the next step is to start adding your salt water, the salt that you added inside water and set aside to dissolve. Immediately you add your salt, you start noticing a thick trace. You notice that your soap has started to thicken. It doesn't take time. Immediately you add your salt, you notice the soap has started to thicken. Then you continue to turn it. Stir it very well. Turn it. Put in your strength. You can see my soap is thick. You can see everything has changed immediately I added my salt. After you have turned your soap very, very well, make sure you turn it very well. Then you use the remaining water to mix your color. Add your color into the remaining water and mix it. Then go ahead and add it into your soap. Although some people add their own color directly, they don't mix it inside water. But I mix my own inside water. So at this point, I added my color and I mixed very well. It's coming out beautiful. This color is amazing. I love it. I mix it very well. Don't you love what you're seeing? It's looking nice. Then the next thing is to check the consistency of my soap, and I am pleased with this consistency. Some people can like it more thicker, some can decide to add more water. So the next step is to add my perfume. I scoop part of my soap and added my perfume to it. I did not add my perfume directly to the soap. I scoop a little, then mix it together and poured it back. Then I continue to mix. I mixed very well to make sure that it incorporates well. And so when I'm satisfied with my soap, I now set it aside and allow it to settle for at least 24 hours before I pack it. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next video.